Hello again, and welcome to the next edition of the Pinker's Request List night at the Zetten channel. Um, so, my next topic, I'm actually skipping a topic, because the next topic that she wrote was my high school hobbies, and I don't really have a lot to ramble about with those. It's mostly the same hobbies I have now, maybe some slight variations, but I don't know. Just not much is striking me on that topic. Maybe I'll ramble about my current hobbies at some point, because I enjoy doing that. And that'll be very similar to what that video would be anyway. So, maybe request current hobbies, and I'll get on that. But anyway, this video is about the next topic down, so actually the third topic she requested, which is why I hate doing dishes. And yeah, I probably could go on for more than 10 minutes about this, but I really won't. I actually brought along props for this, so when I get to those, you'll see. First of all, I should say that I'm really girly in terms of getting myself dirty. I was never the kid who was playing in the mud or the sand or anything like that. I'm just, I don't know, mildly OCD, if you want to call it that. I wash my hands, not compulsively really, but whenever they feel overly dirty, whenever I've been handling things with dust and dirt on them for a little while, I'll just stop in and wash my hands, stuff like that. And so just having to touch dirty dishes kind of bothers me a little. Next, one of the reasons the dishes recently have built up is because when I first moved in here, I thought, okay, I'll need something to do dishes. So I went out and I bought some dish soap and I bought some sponges. So up until now, this is what I've been using to do dishes. Now, there's a basic flaw in this sponge object. Aside from the fact that it's an odd color of green and is currently not very spongy because it's all dried out. But the problem with the sponge is that in order to clean a cup, you have to reach down inside and scrub it, and your hand gets all like tight inside the cup, and it's really just annoying. And it's a lot of work, and I just don't like doing it. But one thing that has improved it recently is I just went out and bought myself this brush. I don't know how well you can see that. That's probably the best way if I use the contrast of my shirt. It has a long handle, and so now when I want to clean a cup, I can just reach inside with that, and my hand never enters the cup. See that? The cup would be, you get the idea. I am way over explaining this. This is terrible. But the point is, that has improved things some. I am also looking at getting myself a pair of rubber gloves, because even with this, my hands still get wet, and that kind of bothers me. And so I'm going to get some of those yellow rubber gloves, and that should help immensely, because then I won't even have to get them wet, let alone dirty. So yeah. In the meantime, I have decided, because I hate doing long spurts of dishes so much, that I'm going to do my dishes every night from now on. Because, I'm living alone. I usually only eat about one meal at home, if that. So I end up with, like, at the very, very most, let's say I make, like, macaroni and cheese, which is the most dish-intensive thing that I make for myself. I will have a pot, a bowl, a spoon, and a cup for my drink. 4 things that probably will take me like a minute to wash, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, because it is washing my hand. That's the other annoying thing. I don't have a dishwasher. I've got to scrub it all with soap and everything, and then dry it. Because I don't have a drying rack either, which might be a good investment, but I'm not sure I really have the counter space. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, at most I have about like 4 dishes every night. And I've just been kind of piling up in the sink and letting go for like a week or two, and so it's been turning into like a huge ordeal that takes me like an hour or two to do when I finally get around to doing it. So I've decided that from now on I'm just gonna do it every night. Sometime before I go to bed, no matter how tired I am, I'm gonna get over there and do the few dishes I made that night, dry them, put them away, be done with it, have a completely clean kitchen every single night. And anyone who chats with me online can help me with this. If I say if you hear me eating something, see me on my webcam. For those of you who watch it, eating something, just a little reminder. You should go do that. Stuff like that. I don't know. It's really my responsibility, and it's silly of me to ask you. But when I have that extra reinforcement, where I've like told someone else I'm going to do something, it's so much easier than just telling myself I'm going to do it. So now I have told the entire YouTube world, my over 50 subscribers, probably like 5 of which will actually watch this, and the rest of which will unsubscribe because I've flooded their subscriber page. But for all 5 of you, you now know that I have to do my dishes every night, and so that will help hold me to it. I already did them tonight. I had banana bread and peanut butter, which was delicious, by the way. I had it on a little plate, and I had a cup of milk, and I had the knife that I used to spread the peanut butter, and I washed all of those. Those are all not only washed, dried, cleaned, put back. I'm just doing it now. So we'll see how long it lasts. I can say that I'm doing it the first night, but we'll see what I'm doing in 2 weeks. But I'm gonna try and hold to it. I'm trying to make better habits and such. I really should be talking about my bedtime habits, but that's an entirely different story. So yeah, I guess I have rambled far longer than anyone ever needs to ramble about dishes. So I'm gonna end this video now and go look into the next topic. Bye.